Guys, I haven't told my husband yet. So, one day he comes home and he's like, wow, baby, it's so clean. And I'm like, thank you, baby. I am planning to tell my husband, guys, but before I do, I strategically asked him a question. He has a truck. He gets it cleaned once in a while by another family member, and he actually pays them. And so I was like, babe, just casually, how much do you pay, so-and-so to get your truck cleaned? And he was like, $60. First of all, I was like, and then I was like, okay, wait, this is good for my case. I'm gonna tell him, hey, $60 for one little space of a truck versus a whole house, $150. It's a good deal. Okay, guys, let me explain to you why I decided to get some help in the first place. So back when I was pregnant with my son Ben, that was a little over a year ago now, we were still living in a house we were renting, and we just recently bought this house and we were remodeling it. So the remodel took a little bit longer than we anticipated, and so I'm 9 months pregnant, still haven't moved into our house. I go into labor in our rental house. So my husband and I go to the birthing center, and while I'm giving birth, our friends and family moved our stuff from our rental house to this house. So literally I come home with an infant to a house full of boxes. So, fast forward a little over a year now, I still haven't even had a chance to really organize and unpack all my boxes. Because if you guys have an infant or a toddler, you know that there is just no time to organize or do little projects. It's literally survival mode. So, one day I just said, enough is enough. I'm gonna get some help so that I can actually focus on organizing instead of cleaning the toilets. So yeah, I asked a friend and got a recommendation and hired a cleaning lady to come in and clean my entire house. And let me tell you, it was like a miracle happening in front of my eyes. I was entertaining my child and my house was getting cleaned. It was literally the best experience ever. Probably right up there with like getting a massage or other things. Okay, but in all seriousness, I don't know what the rates are wherever you're watching, but she charges like 200 something for the first time and then 150 for the second time. Oh, I just blew my cover. This is the second time I'm using her. Okay, my husband's gonna kill me, but so I actually already had my house cleaned once before by her, and then I got a lot of pushback from other family members who I told that I used a cleaning service, so I wasn't planning on doing it again. But then the cleaning lady actually reached out to me and said, hey, you're due for another cleaning. I felt like I was at a dental appointment or something, and so I was like, oh, okay. By the way, guys, if you're like, why are you kind of whispering? I'm literally shooting this video at like 10 p.m. I don't have a watch. But yeah, my baby is asleep in the next room. There's a wall about this thick. Actually, I don't know what the code is. It's probably this thick. What separates my voice from my baby is a thin wall. Anyway, so she came back and did some wonders, and yeah, my husband comes home and he's like, baby. Usually he doesn't notice when I clean things, right? Because honestly, when I clean, it's like a half-hearted attempt. Like I'll be washing my hands, right? And then I'll dry them with a paper towel, and then I'll walk with the paper towel to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, the sink is a little dirty. Let me just wipe it down with this paper towel that I already have in my hands. My version of clean is kind of a joke right now, but I'm not judging myself because my baby's very feisty. Keeps my hands full. So yeah, long story short, guys, if you can afford it, and I think if you really wanted to, you could, cut back on other things. Like, I don't get my nails done. Guys, look at these ugly things. But who cares? I'm wearing gloves most of the time. Or playing with my baby or whatever. I don't want to scratch his face. Let's be honest, getting your nails done these days costs like $50, $60, $70, $80, depending on what you want to get. A house cleaning isn't that much more. So, priorities. Seriously, guys, if you can afford it, I highly recommend getting a cleaning service. It just gives you so much more free time to do other important things, like, take care of your children or do some organizing or paperwork or cooking or whatever it is you even just want to do. And look, I'm not a millionaire. I'll do a house tour one of these days and show you guys. We live in a pretty small space, so thank you, cleaning lady, for helping. I don't even know why I'm staring. I'm literally, there's a closet over there. I'm looking at my shirts. Anyway, I appreciate the gal who took care of my house and made my life easier. Thank you so much if you happen to ever come across this video. Comment below if you can relate and if you use a cleaning service, and if you have any tips or recommendations of the 2 times that I had my house cleaned. I did feel like in some areas I could have done a better job. Like, how do you manage telling someone, you know, to do better without sounding like a jerk? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.